Hi, my name is Jevar B, and I'm from North Carolina. I received funding on August 3rd, and I completed the evaluation in 18 days. I did a $250K account. I chose this account because of the flexibility with contracts and the ease of the funding process. My trading approach can be defined as somewhat aggressive. I thought I had the flow of the website and communication when I started asking questions, and the FAQs were easy to answers right there for me. So yes, they're starting their evaluations. They started last week. Yeah, it's easy. Any issue you had, communicate with them. Like one time, I think I had when my evaluation, I had to do 2 resets. I was like, okay, why am I not trading? My administrator light is green and stuff like that. I got another Discord group. I'm like, what's going on? It said, just contact OneUp Trader. I'm like, all right. So mind you, if it was 2 o'clock in the morning, I emailed OneUp Trader. Somebody responded, okay, yeah, you have stated you met your trading drawdown limit. Oh, okay, now I know. All right, this is when I first started back in June, because I got funded in August, so it took me another. But it was like, okay, I got 2 resets. But it was just easy communication about what's going on. Okay, yeah, go ahead and log back out of your trader account and go ahead and make sure your R trader is connected and things like that. So they had all the easy answers to the questions and technical or just regular trading questions that I had. So it was great. And I told my friend who does it, I said, look, any issue you have, you can check with me, but I'm telling you, any issue you have with the trading process, email OneUp Trader. Support@oneuptrader.com. That's one of the easiest emails out there. So email them and you'll be back on track. And that's how it was. So, it was smooth. I met my target goal. I met day 15. First, a lot of times we don't read things. You figure, you got 15 days and that's it. I was like, Lord, I didn't make my target in 15 days. I think I was 2,000 away, my target. I'm like, it said a minimum of 15 days. Okay, relax. And that following week, I hit it, that Wednesday or so. It was I met my target Wednesday, emailed Wednesday night, and Thursday morning, it said, thank you, you met your profit target and you will receive funding. You have been funded and receive information from your funder. I was like, that's it. I'm looking at it right now, July 29th. Congratulations, you're getting funded. I was like, wow, that's it. It took a longer process. Well, not a longer process. It was an easy process getting that information through, quicker than I thought. So yeah. No hidden fees. And a lot of times people say, oh, it's $1,000 right then, but with Ninja Trader, I did the breakdown. I used PayPal, so I broke it down 4 payments, made it easier that way. So, it's still $1,000 spent, but it's broken down to 4 payments, so it makes it a lot easier to swallow sometimes. You're still trying to get funded, trying to accumulate funds. Then $1,000 on top, you're like, hold up. But $269 at a time works a whole lot better. So that's one thing too. So, cause I trade the Asian market. I trade at night, cause time frame, things like that. I got the email after I traded, so I emailed them back and said, I already traded today. So is it any way I can go ahead and, they say no, it's a warning, things like that, and I got things back on track, and it's easy. I chose one because the ease of the website. Only other trading company I looked at was Lilu. I saw TopStep briefly, but Lilu or Lilo, how we say it, was another one. I'm like, a lot of my friends in the group say, go get that one. They have a quicker turnaround, things like that. But I guess I'm getting old. I like things to be easy to flow and read. I'm like, and I saw the support in our little group. One support was a whole lot better than the Lilu support. So that's why I said I'm not even gonna try to do anything else but OneUp Trader, when I started this process. My daily profit target is usually between, $300 and $500. People are like, oh, that's not a lot of money. You do it in a week, that's $1,500 to $2,500 a week. That's $6,000, $10,000 a month. I think that's decent, funds to live off of, to have, So, and I think like this week, yesterday I made $1,100. So if I didn't want to trade the next 2 days, I didn't have to. It allows me to, see my progress and be realistic. Of course you want to have $1 million in your account, yesterday, but There's no need for that when you have, like I said, you look at the long run. $500 a day, that's a lot of money. 10,000 a month, that's 6 figures a year just by trading for a couple hours a day. That's kind of, that's good. Now I live in North Carolina, so it's not very, I'm not paying $1 million for rent or my mortgage, so it's good. So yeah, I do set daily profit targets. Withdrawals, like I said, my goal is to start withdrawing in September. So hopefully I reach a good amount. My goal honestly is like $10,000 in my account by September. That's a few more trading days. So I want to go withdraw from, starting that point. Reach that profit target of $10,000. I do automated and I do manual. So I do both. So it varies. I mean, automated helps when I trade. Sometimes I can't stay up at night and trade, but yeah, I do both. And I just looking at some of the trends. I don't want to. I scalp sometimes with manual. Taking 3 ticks here, 3 ticks there, things like that. But with automated helps me more discipline. I try to gauge off of both of those strategies. Well, when I trade on a day, of course, looking at the overnight lows, the Asian highs and lows, and set my parameters off of that, and go ahead and see. I can't predict trends, of course, nobody can, but I think I've been fairly strong in seeing what the Asian market did, set things for, how it's gonna work on the U.S. market when it opens up at 8:30, 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I mean, I watch too much news sometimes, to see what's going on. Like, 'cause everything affects the market. Like the situation in the Middle East right now is going to affect the market. The Delta variant of COVID-19 is going to affect the market. In the U.S. we have a new what we call infrastructure bill that's going to affect the market. So you're looking at every single thing is going to affect the market. So you're looking like, okay, what do I do? How can do I even trade today? Do I see what's going on? And of course, looking at forex factory, seeing we had any red folder days, things like that. Like tomorrow, I'm not trading. I'm not trading on tomorrow. We got a Fed folder at 2 o'clock, at 8:30. There's no need to trade tomorrow because I'm not going to be, I'm going to be aware, but there's no need to trade because you can't trade within that time frame. So if I trade overnight, I'm going to mess it up. If I trade, no, the market opens up, it's going to be messed up. So just looking at that helps me with the forex. So I do forex factory for the red folders and other big relevant news, and looking at the regular stock market to see how that works because, I know it don't affect bonds that much, or bonds affect the market, vice versa, but I see how everything connects. So I just looked at forex factory and other major events, to see whether I trade or not, or see how it's going to affect the market. By far. One, risk management. I'm a new trader. I just started trading this year. Like February, doing off and on, but now like I said, I started in June, the project getting funded. Just risk management. Greed coming into play. I'm gonna say greed. You want to get the most for you want each day, but have parameters set and trailing drawdowns, things like that. Like, okay, that's fine. And in fact, you're trading. Evaluation is my money. I think. I can lose it, gain it because I'm paying for the monthly fee. But when you're funded, that's not your money. You're trading other people's money. So it's like, you gotta be smart. So during the evaluation period, it showed me I don't want to lose $6,000 amounts of money. I'm not gonna trade ever again. It's humbling, but in reality, like, dude, why are you trading? I didn't change my parameters. They were the same throughout. So that day, I lost a bunch. But now, okay, scale back down. And now me scaling back down, I'm gonna trade, decent sized lots or contracts throughout the whole process. I don't have to reach the max contracts for each. Say I'm at $3,000 profit target right now. I probably make $5,000 by the end of the week, hopefully. I'm gonna trade the max for the next step up. I can keep my little 5 contracts throughout the process, guaranteed profit targets, and you almost have a set, I guess, financial budget you can have. Okay, like I said, that $2,000 a week, $2,500 a week is gonna be good. So OneUp Trader, the whole process, having retests, having another monthly fee paid. Okay, now you see why you gotta, focus on not letting emotion get into it and risk management. So yeah, patience. Focus on, like I said, profit targets and patience. That's the main thing. A lot of times, again, you're seeing money and you find a way to make money. You want to maximize what you make, but be realistic, set profit targets, and be patient. And understand your edges, understand your risk. That's the main thing.